Hi, Hi friends, I'm Olivia Smith. Thanks for visiting my YouTube channel where I share the latest global news every day. You can also read more news on TimeGlitter.com. You can find all the links in the video description below. Friends, don't forget to hit the like button, drop a comment, share with others, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Now let's jump into today's news. News headline: Atlanta Police Foundation ignored records requests about role in Cop City lawsuit claims. News details: a law clinic at the University of Georgia has taken legal action against the Atlanta Police Foundation. The lawsuit comes after the nonprofit organization consistently ignored requests for records from journalists and researchers regarding its involvement with a contentious police training facility known as Cop City. The complaint was filed on behalf of the Atlanta Community Press Collective, a digital news outlet, and Lucy Parsons Labs, a digital transparency research organization based in Chicago. It outlines the repeated failure of the foundation to respond to inquiries made under Georgia's Open Records Act. A sociology professor from the University of Chicago, Robert Vargas, who studies police foundations, says this lawsuit against the Atlanta Police Foundation, APF, is the first of its kind. The issue revolves around access to information about their activities. The APF is constructing a $109 million training center on a 171-acre site in a forest southeast of Atlanta. A significant portion of the project's funding, at least $67 million, comes from taxpayer money. According to Samantha C. Hamilton, an attorney at the University of Georgia Law School's First Amendment Clinic, the lawsuit argues that since the foundation is providing a service for the city of Atlanta, all related records should be available to the public. Vargas points out that police foundations across the country have been receiving more donations over the past decade, coinciding with the rise of the Black Lives Matter movement. He says their role has evolved into helping improve the image of the police and operating with less transparency. Alex Vitale, author of The End of Policing, emphasizes that the lack of transparency among police foundations nationwide raises concerns about their intentions. He questions why organizations would hide information if they are acting in the public's best interest. The controversy surrounding Cop City has garnered attention both nationally and globally, especially after a significant event on January 18th last year. Manuel Paez-Terán, known as Tortuguita, was shot and killed by state troopers while camping in protest near the Cop City site. This marked the first such incident in U.S. history. Opposition to the project has been voiced by various local and national groups, expressing concerns about unchecked police militarization and environmental impacts in the midst of a climate crisis. Atlanta police argue that the center is essential for providing top-notch training. The recent lawsuit shines a spotlight on the driving force behind the center, the Atlanta Police Foundation, APF. It's the largest police foundation in the nation and one of the most financially supported, receiving backing from corporate giants like Delta, Wells Fargo, and Home Depot. The CEO of APF, Dave Wilkinson, earns the highest salary among police foundation CEOs nationwide, raking in $500,000 in 2022. According to Alex Vitale, corporate funding and nonprofit status have shielded police foundations from public scrutiny. Vitale suggests that these foundations provide police with unprecedented levels of independence from government oversight, thanks to what he calls slush funds. The lawsuit adds to a string of legal actions related to Cop City. Journalists and documentarians have filed at least 4 other complaints over the past year. These range from allegations of Atlanta police deleting documentary footage to the Georgia Bureau of Investigation withholding its investigative file on Paez-Terán's death, citing an ongoing criminal investigation into numerous project opponents. The Atlanta Community Press Collective, ACPC, started reporting on the training center towards the end of 2021. They noticed a gap in local media coverage, particularly with the Atlanta Journal-Constitution, which often didn't mention that Alex Taylor, CEO of Cox Enterprises, the paper's owner, spearheaded a massive fundraising campaign for the foundation behind the project. ACPC's initial reporting was based on details obtained from minutes of the Atlanta Police Foundation's APF quarterly board meetings. They got these minutes through open records requests to the Atlanta police, who were receiving them via email. However, by the end of 2022, they noticed a halt in the transmission of these minutes, along with other emails, as mentioned by Matt Scott, a reporter at ACPC. In the spring of 2023, ACPC began directly requesting board meeting minutes and a detailed construction budget from the APF. Unfortunately, they received no response. Scott also mentioned that representatives from the foundation hadn't provided updates on the project in Atlanta City Council meetings for over a year. Around the same time, Ed Vogel, a researcher at Lucy Parsons Labs, also started making records requests to the foundation. These requests included contracts, environmental assessments, communications related to a grassroots initiative for a referendum on the project, and correspondence between Wilkinson and Georgia Attorney General Chris Carr, who had indicted 61 people for alleged conspiracy, RICO, by September. However, Vogel also received no response to his requests. Rob Baskin, a spokesperson for APF, did not respond to requests for comment. Ed Vogel expressed interest in obtaining financial records and understanding the dynamics between key individuals like Wilkinson and government figures such as Carr. He believes it's crucial to grasp how these individuals perceive their roles and interact with each other. According to Alex Vitale, the lack of access to records and understanding of these relationships hampers our understanding of how crucial decisions are made in communities. He argues that by concealing the influence of police foundations, powerful entities can shape public safety policies without any accountability. Vogel hopes that the lawsuit will not only result in the production of documents, but also in greater transparency. He emphasizes the importance of public access to information about the activities surrounding the facility. However, Vogel notes that transparency alone isn't enough for democracy to thrive. He believes it should lead to improved democratic processes, allowing the public to have a greater say in decisions regarding infrastructure development. It shouldn't be a process conducted behind closed doors. Friends, don't forget to hit the like button, drop a comment, share with others, and subscribe